Okay, Shavana, how are you doing today?
I'm okay.
Okay, so you said you wanted to talk about family. What do you want to discuss?
My daughter Misty,
Your daughter, what's going on with her?
she's in jail again.
Okay, do you mind me asking what put her there?
She was on meth. She was with this guy. He was on meth. He got her on shooting up and all that. It's just a shame. She
Okay.
can't stay out of jail. I'm so in love with him. Okay, you can be in love with somebody, but you don't have to do for them because they're on meth.
Okay, so how does it make you feel to see your daughter in jail then?
There's nothing I can do about it.
Okay, and so do you talk to her since she's been in jail?
Oh, she texts me all the time, or I talk to her on the phone.
Okay, so how does that work? How does she text you from jail?
They have a thing called chirp.com, and you're supposed to get it on your phone. I can't get it on my phone. But she happens to text me all the time. Me and her sister, me and her sisters too. The
Oh,
one sister, she can't get a hold of the other one. The other one wasn't stupid enough to give her the number.
okay. So it sounds like you're going through a tough time right now with your daughter in jail.
Oh, I always love her. If I could do something for her, I would, but I just can't. I'm not going to put up my house. She thinks that we should get a loan for her and put up my house. I'm not doing that.
Okay. Has she had issues like this in the past where she's been in jail?
3 or 4 times before, same thing.
Okay. Well, that kind of sounds like a rough time being her mother. Like you're going through a rough time with it.
Right.
Um, I could see how you're not wanting your daughter to be in jail.
Nobody wants their kids to be in jail.
Yeah. So does she know how long she might be in there?
Not really, but she's saying between 30 and 15 years. She might get less than 15, but we'll see.
Is there something while she's in jail you're hoping she'll get out of it?
Yeah, I hope she gets out of it, but she's going to have to say that she didn't have that stuff and they found out she did. It was in her purse. It wasn't in the van. She had a van, he painted it black, and so it wasn't in the van, it was in her purse.
Okay, so with that, so when I say get out of it, is there some skills you hope she gets out of jail when
Yeah,
she comes out with?
yeah. Her GED, some kind of other thing that she is 40 years old, 40 years old. If she's in there 15 years, she'll be 55. She's going to have to learn some way to cooperate or what to be able to get on her feet and have a house, a place to live in, and she's going to have to start all over again because she lost everything.
Okay, so it sounds like she's gonna need to have some help when she gets out.
Yeah, I don't know that I'll be around. I'm 63 years old. Who knows? You don't know what tomorrow's going to bring, or even today, really. You're just hoping you get through the day.
Yeah, I could see how that could definitely make you feel where you're worried you may not be around when she gets out,
Right,
especially if she's facing some extra time.
right.
So with your family life, what about the rest of your family? What what kind of family do you have left?
I have 2 daughters and 7 grandchildren.
Okay. Are you pretty close with your children and grandchildren then?
Yes, yes, I am.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
my
good.
one daughter, she's trying to be a therapist, and my other one, she works at Aldi's as a manager. She's trying to get her own store.
Okay. Well, that's That's
Hopefully,
definitely a good thing.
hopefully in the next 2 months, Mary will have her own store in Louisville.
Well, that's definitely a good thing to look forward to.
Yeah,
So, your grandchildren, do you see them quite a bit then?
I see them every Thursday unless it snows right now because of the weather. But usually I see them every Thursday when we have a dinner here, and then we play cards or something like that. They got new games, so we'll probably be playing cards.
Okay, so it definitely sounds like even with everything else going on, you're trying to keep everybody pretty close
Mm-hmm.
still.
Yes.
Well, it sounds like you are actually one of the stronger people for your family. It sounds like you're their point of strength.
I
So,
hope to be, you know.
well, I mean, it sounds
I'm
like
all they got left. I'm the only grandmother they have left. The other one, their great grandmother and grandpa had passed away. Their aunts, had passed away, so I'm it.
okay,
Well, they
so
got other grandmothers on their dad's side, but still. And they're dealing with this with their mom hard too. They don't want to see her in jail.
oh, yes, that sounds like it could be a difficult time for them too.
Yes, they've had to deal with this all their life, and I keep saying I'm sorry, but I didn't do it. I didn't do it, and I can't pay for somebody else's mistakes.
Okay. So with your grandchildren, you said you do a family night every Thursday night. So do you think that has brought you guys closer then?
Oh yes, oh yes, because they're older. They're like in their 20. Like my grandson's 21. My granddaughters. I have one granddaughter 20, and I have another one will be 19. They're all gonna be this age, and then the little ones come over, which is I think 13 and 12. I think I'm not really sure about that. But they come over, and then sometimes my 16-year-old grandson comes over, and so we just have a good time on Thursdays.
Okay. Well, it sounds like you're going through definitely a tough time with your daughter being in jail and it kind of makes it harder for you.
I deal with it.
But it does sound like you're trying to make Thursday nights a day for you guys to make sure you keep your family together
Mm-hmm.
and you're their source of strength,
Yes.
even whenever they feel like everything else
Yeah.
is wrong.
Yeah. We try to not talk too much about it on Thursdays. I feel like that's a time for them just to have fun.
Okay. So it sounds like you're doing everything that you can and
Yeah.
just keep up the good work. And thank you so much for your interview
Thank
today.
you.